Welcome. Let's talk about the lesser-known tech facts on internet. Watch till end as some facts are worth sharing with friends. 1. The first Apple logo isn't what you would think. Originally, it featured Sir Isaac Newton sitting beneath a tree, with an apple about to fall on his head. 2. What is the Firefox logo commonly mistaken for? There is a common misbelief that because the browser is named Firefox, the logo must be a fox. Surprisingly, the cute furry creature in the logo is actually a red panda. Hey there! 3. What was the first ever computer to use a mouse in graphical user interface, GUI? We bet you didn't know that. The Xerox Alto was the first ever computer designed to support an operating system with a mouse-driven graphical user interface. 4. Which computer virus caused widespread damage and disruption? The Morris worm, created by Robert Tapan Morris in 1988, was the first computer virus to spread extensively and cause significant disruption. 5. When was the first digital camera invented? Stephen Sasson, an engineer at Kodak, invented the first ever digital camera in 1975. 6. Which computer system extensively used integrated circuits for the first time? The IBM 360, released in 1964, was the first ever computer system to extensively use integrated circuits. 7. Which computer virus targeted Microsoft Windows? The Michelangelo virus, discovered in 1991, targeted Microsoft Windows and gained widespread attention. 8. Which computer defeated a world chess champion? IBM's Deep Blue, a chess-playing computer, defeated world chess champion Garry Kasparov in a 6-game match in 1997. 9. What was the first ever computer-generated film? Toy Story, released in 1995, was the first ever feature-length film entirely created using computer-generated imagery, CGI. 10. What was the capacity of the first ever computer hard drive? The IBM 305 RAM-AC, introduced in 1956, featured the first ever computer hard drive with a storage capacity of 5 MB. 11. How did the ILOVEYOU virus spread? The I Love You virus, created by Filipino programmer Onel de Guzman in 2000, spread via email and caused widespread damage to computer systems. 12. Who introduced the first computer mouse with 2 buttons? Apple's Lisa computer, released in 1983, featured the first ever computer mouse with a graphical user interface and 2 buttons. 13. When was the first video call made? AT&T demonstrated the first ever video call between 2 parties in 1970. 14. Which microprocessor was the first ever commercially released? The Intel 4004, a 4-bit microprocessor, was the first ever commercially released microprocessor by Intel Corporation in 1971. 15. What was the name of the first ever graphical web browser? The Mosaic web browser, developed in 1993, was the first ever graphical browser that popularized the World Wide Web. 16. Which computer featured the first ever color display? The Apple II, released in 1977, was the first ever mass-produced computer to feature a color display. 17. Which computer was the first ever commercially available? The UNIVAC I, introduced in 1951, was the first computer to be produced in quantity and sold commercially to organizations. 18. Who invented the first computer mouse? Doug Engelbart, an American engineer and inventor, is credited with inventing the computer mouse in 1964. 19. Who published the first ever website? CERN, European Organization for Nuclear Research, published the first ever website, info.cern.ch, in 1991. 20. What was the first ever computer programming language? Fortran, developed by IBM in the 1950s, is considered the first high-level programming language. These are just a few examples of lesser-known,